Hey, watch Vulgoras videos, and this episode is the response to Tolstoy-Kafkaevsky's video on controls. And you may notice I'm talking quietly because it's 12:13 where I am, and I made a video earlier, but it simply did not work, and I really want to make this video. So, control issues. Damn, where I said that? Oh, there it is. Okay. First controller to talk about is the NES controller. Man, does this take me back. It's awesome. Okay, D-pad, sturdy, yet fluent, works, bold, yes. Start select, so classic. B and A, red, and it dips right into your finger. Like little candies. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah. Dips right in. Click. Square. Perfect shape. And yet light enough so you can throw it, it won't break, yet, you know, it's got bulk to it. Well, not really, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's perfect controller. A lot of people complained how you had no place for your fingers down here, but come on, it was the first controller that wasn't like this. Now this, I'm gonna put my NES back, controller, okay. I don't have, this isn't an actual Atari controller, but it's a good replica. This is a plug and play one by TV Games, and it's very stiff. Like, you gotta jerk it to, jerk it to get it to respond because it's very stiff. One button, power on, off, reset. Select and start 10 built-in gains, but I don't know, it's not really worth getting it because now you have all these collections in one things for like PS2s and whatever. But yeah, control. And then next after the NES controller, I have this abomination. I have the NES Advantage. Got this at a garage sale for 50 cents and worth every penny because it's a great little collection. This joystick works pretty good. It's not too loose and not too stiff. The other one's too stiff. Big BA buttons. It's got turbo right here. You can just adjust the speed of the turbo. Turbo on, off for each button. Player 1 and player 2, start and select in slow-mo, which slow-mo is useless because it's just start and select over and over and over and over. And if that game doesn't have pause in it, then you don't even have that function. And the bottom is, I think it's metal because it's pretty cold and I don't know if it's metal or not, but it feels like it. This thing's pretty heavy. Yeah, lays flat. On the end, you can see it has 2 tips. So when you have it hooked up professionally, you can play a game, and then when you have player 2, you just flip the switch and plays player 2. Not meant for simultaneous games. It's for alternating games. Oh yeah, another joystick is the Namco joystick. Plug and play game. Not too stiff, but it's not very fluid. It's just a click. Okay. Fire button right there. Reset button, power on, off, 5 games, Pac-Man is like the only good game on there, Busconian, yeah, whatever, 20 bucks about. Okay, next I have the PlayStation control. You have all seen this, of course you have. And these are cool because you got 4 buttons up here. And these are cool because they're light. You can throw them across the room. They're not going to break. Okay, they could because they're Sony, but they feel light, so they're not going to break, but they feel pretty sturdy to me, in my opinion. Tolstoy says he likes the Circle X Sony buttons. They're cool because it's the Sony style. However, when you're playing Xbox, and like I was playing 360 and my cousin told me to press X, and I hit this button on Xbox, on Xbox 360, that's A, and I hit that button. So yeah, it just confuses you. Other than that, yeah, these controls are pretty cool. And then later on, they morphed them into this. To the PS1 control, or PS2, and it was pretty cool. Made this part bigger. I don't really like this thing right here, the analogs, because my thumbs are short, and so to reach like all the way over, I don't know. See, my thumb it just seems like it would lock up my thumb and just get in the way. But it's cool, but I haven't really used the analog too much because I have a PS2, and Crash Bandicoot Racing doesn't even require an analog stick. Oh yes, and then I've got the Zapper. Not gonna unravel, but awesome part of Nintendo history. But they came out with it first, actually. I think Sega came out with it first. If I'm wrong, go ahead and accuse me. But Nintendo did it better. And then lastly, which I'm probably not gonna have any time for, is crap. This abomination right here. This is the PS Arcade from Interact. And this is very loose, not tight at all, but oh well, maybe some people like that. Got start and select, L1, L2, R1, R2. You got your X, circle, square, and triangle buttons, slow-mo, and turbo. And it's just basically it. It's a lot like the NES one, but a bit bigger. Of course, there is bigger buttons, but there's no analog stick. So this is like meant for like Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't know what else you'd play this on, because I guess you could try playing it for just metal, but you just lose because you're just so used to having a controller. I don't think there's anything else in here I haven't showed off, but yeah, I'll have a part 2 on this with more controls, because I know I can't fit all of my controls on one video. So stay tuned tomorrow, hopefully. Oh, there's that time. My computer controller. Buttons in here just like PS2, but they're all numbered, and I don't like these buttons right here because they stick out way too far. It feels like I'm pressing on a rock. I do like this though. Retractable. So you pull on this, and it's supposed to go back in, but it gets messed up. But whatever. It's a cool Christmas present. It's good for emulators. It's even got turbo, but the D-pad is very loose, too loose. If you press up, it thinks it's going right. See, look at that. See, it's hard to really see, but if you press down, it kind of tilts to other directions. Way too loose. If you're playing a game like a Super Nintendo emulator, you're gonna want to use the analog stick, because that is more precise, because you tilt it straight up and straight right. And this isn't, because it's on a spring and like slants, because not everything underneath it's flat. I don't know. Whatever. For some things, it's way better than using the keyboard, like with Mega Man. Playing Mega Man X on a computer is not good. That's what the controller's for. So yeah, stay tuned. Sometime, hopefully tomorrow, when I make a part 2 with the rest of my controllers, if not all of them, hopefully. So that was Vulgoras. Stay tuned for more, and subscribe, please. And for you subscribers out there, thanks. That was Vulgoras, and stay tuned for more.